Looks great. Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Is it sideways when I do it like this? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. Hey, we're trying to go live on the regular way, okay? We're stream preview post. Okay. We'll try to figure it out. Are we gonna go live on the regular one? All right, bye.
It makes me go this way.
Then do it that way. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Huzzah! It's okay. All right.
Okay, can anybody hear us? Is anybody there? I see 2 people watching. We're trying to figure out what the hell we're doing. I tried to go from the live scheduled and it's not working.
Yeah.
So,
well, hello everyone.
Just talk for a minute, Devin.
Well, today we're going to be doing a blind here of some bottles that are under $30, and we've got 6 blind samples. We know what's in the flight, but we don't know which is which yet. So, yeah, we might have to move this a little bit. The video. There we go. Whew. All right.
Okay, so Juliana is saying that we're live, so it's working. Everybody see us?
Well, anywho.
All right.
See if you can see any comments in there, I guess. But
I just see Juliana's. She said she can hear us.
that's good. That's good.
I'll
put on some awesome music for us to
do a blind. Okay, so we're going to start out with an under $30 blind, and today we are doing Very Old Barton 100.
Yep.
Early Times Bottled and Bond.
One of my favorites.
Old Forester 100. Wild Turkey 101. Old Tub. And Jim Beam 7-year. So these are poured blind. We don't know the order. And we're going to give them a try.
Yeah,
right? We're going to say what we think. We got our note card here.
You have to see the comments on there because I can't see anything from there.
You can't see up there? Oh, it's not showing. All right.
Nope.
It's our first live. We're trying to figure this out. We tried to get the one we set up to go live.
Yeah.
It wouldn't actually go live, so we had to start another one. So
scroll down, you can see the comments.
We're going. I can see them right there.
Oh.
Can you see them?
Oh, okay, cool. Nice beer. What beer?
All right, we're going to give these a try. So we're starting over here. A, B, C, D, E, F. We don't know the order. These were poured blind. We have a key over here we haven't looked at. We're going to give these a shot. Let's see. All right, Class A.
Hey, Papa Smash. Nice. Huh. Hey, Paul. Thank you for the sample of the 22-year Blade and Bow. We did that review today.
Yeah, we did record the review on that, Paul.
Yeah. Ooh.
That one's nice for a cheaper bottle.
Yeah.
There's some cinnamon on there.
A little something, something.
Yeah, it's nice.
You want to go through like nose-wise first, and then we'll go...
Yeah, we can do it real quick. We can go through them nose and come back and drink and
yeah.
see what we go.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
we got Tater here.
So we have a special guest.
I don't know if you can see her.
Tater has decided to join our blind. Yeah. Class B. Are we cops? No, we are not cops. Neither one of us. I'm not getting much on the nose here.
Yeah. Yeah, I like A better than B.
So B doesn't have much to the nose. Honestly, it's very just a little bit of
Yeah,
ethanol,
it's like a little something.
maybe a little bit of like a little woody.
Yes, we are taters, Paul.
Yes. No, I think she's talking about Tater.
Oh,
Tater
well,
the cat Tater, but we're.
I think
yeah,
all
guess we're
three of
taters
us,
too, yeah.
her and us too.
Class C. This reminds me. This is closer to B than A. There's really no depth
Yeah,
to it.
it's like a
It's a little bit of nuttiness on it. Some ethanol. That's more ethanol than anything else on that one.
D is really good.
Let's see. D. Steve, we are from Ohio.
The
Right.
land of Weller.
The land of Weller, yes. Okay, D's got a lot more depth
D's
to
got
it.
a good
Yeah,
nose.
yeah, that's nice.
I'm thinking that's this guy right here.
It's got some brown sugar, cinnamon.
Could be, but yeah.
Well, it could be early times too. Yeah, it's definitely it seems more aged. Can you come over and do like 20 or so shots? You should see when I have some of my parties. Some people can't walk out of here.
I can always get out of here. It's just a matter of like getting to the car. Don't worry, the wife always drives. Thank you, I appreciate it. Anywho,
But yeah, this one has got some brown sugar and cinnamon. It's got a lot stronger nose than the previous.
yeah. D is winning it for me.
Pompano Beach, Florida. I've never been to Pompano Beach. I grew up in Florida, but I grew up on the Panhandle, actually. So I grew up around Destin
Yeah.
area.
I don't even know what Pompano Beach is. I'm sure it's one of the many beaches.
Yeah, well, Florida is like one big beach, right? Almost.
Who's that? They want to drink with
That's
us?
from last to first. I want to get drinks with y'all. Anywhere. You know what? We do quite a bit of road tripping, so if you're anywhere we're at and you see us out and about, you're welcome to join us.
No.
Yep, Panhandle. I grew up near Destin.
Yeah, D's good
So
too.
you know what? E's got a nice
Yeah,
nose
he's
too.
good.
Yeah.
I'll give that a check. Check on the old nose
So
block.
that's a little more oaky. Oaky and nutty.
F is not really doing it for me.
Let's see. You know what? There's a little bit of sweetness on them there, but it's like almost like a candied sweetness, like confectionery.
There's something, but
Yeah, but it's
E is or F isn't really tickling my fancy. Yeah.
Pompano Beach is way down the state, hugging near Miami. Yeah, so I actually did a conference down near Miami not that long ago. It's the first time I've been down that far. Even growing up in Florida, we'd make trips down. We'd go to Orlando and Daytona Beach quite a bit, but we never really got all the way down to Miami.
Yeah.
All right, let's try A.
Cheers.
Mm.
If you guys are sipping anything right now, what are you guys sipping?
A is pretty nice. That's pretty nice. That's I mean, it's not got a lot to it. It's kind of one note, but that one note is very sweet, and it's got a nice tingling in my mouthfeel. So I'd say it's got decent proof. A little bit of like cinnamon sweetness.
I'm thinking maybe that's the old tub.
I don't know if I get enough nuttiness.
Like beam nuttiness.
Yeah, I don't think I get enough nuttiness. I'm going to reserve on what I think something is till I just go through and see what I think is
I'll
best.
get to the end and I'll be like, actually, I
Yeah.
think that was the other one. So,
Mm.
Found North Batch 8. Okay. Is that the one
No,
from
so Paul's got something a lot more than
little more
$30.
oomph.
Yeah. in the price range. All right, so we're going to do Class B.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't get much on the nose there. There's not much on the palate either. You think so? I do get a little bit of nuttiness, a little bit of drying.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a drying oak.
Yeah.
There's not much
Definitely,
proof to it. It's kind of thin. It's definitely thin.
Wish it had a little more something, but I can see it has a little bit more age, which is why I'm kind of leaning towards that. But it still has that beam nuttiness, which is why I don't think it's this one.
Yes, it's nutty with a drying oak. So yeah, I could see it definitely being a beam, but we have several beam products. So
Yeah. All right.
all right.
To C here. I like C. C smells good.
I'm not getting much there on the nose. It's got the best blend though.
Hmm.
That's youthful. So C is useful. I get some, definitely some tannin on that one more than the first two. A little bit of bitterness from it.
Yeah.
Like this isn't something I'm thinking I would sip neat. I'm not sure which one this is at this point,
Yeah.
but it's very thin and just kind of tannic. It's been my least favorite of the three so far.
Yeah, I'll give it a little. Meh. It's hard to tell though. I'm like,
ABC.
some of these are like same distillery. You know, it's like, well,
Yeah.
Old Forester / Brown Foreman. You know, Jim Beam. You're like,
All right, D. It's because the nose on this one is so much better than the others. It's so much deeper. I think it's like if I look at them really too, it's just a darker pour.
yeah. Which is the darkest of the bunch?
Yeah.
Could be.
You got the 7-year in the early times. So there's definitely some oakiness to that one, and it's got a little bit of cinnamon and brown sugar. It's
that one's pretty good.
It's got a stronger mouthfeel. It's definitely leaving my mouth tingling, whereas some of the others were thin. It's not near as thin as the others. So
Yeah, we'll see, Paul. We'll see if it'll win again.
yeah, this is I think this might be a better blind than we did at the meeting where it won.
Undersky, are you having a pour right now of anything good?
But yeah, so
Oof.
D is definitely better on the nose and on the palate.
Yeah, I'm gonna sip of this one.
E. Can you guys hear us okay? We have our mics on. I just want to make sure it's coming through all right.
And I got some little background music.
So E's got a very nice nose. So you can hear us fine? Thank you. Juliana thinks early times is going to win. It could. It's a good pour. So E's, that's really oaky. It's got that, it's a little bit of that sweeter oak. So it's definitely going to be, I think that might be the 7-year because that tastes like an older oaked product.
Yeah, you think?
Yes, it's lacks some of the tannin as some of these earlier ones. And it's oaky and a little nutty. Yeah, right. That's nice. That's a nice pour. For something we're talking this price range, under 30. Carlos is nice Weller. You must see yeah, they can see the Weller behind us. Yeah, I have the unopened and opened vertical for the Wellers. So on to F. JD Single Barrel has been my go-to recently. That is my daily sipper, Harlan. You got the right one. That's the best
Yeah, solid.
of shelf available whiskey
Especially with the barrel proof,
that you
like
can
rye
grab.
or
Yeah,
regular.
the single barrel proof is my go-to.
Yeah.
And if I turned my camera, you'd see I got about 6 or 7 of them over there. Love them.
6 or 7.
At least, right?
Yeah.
E or F. This is F.
Hmm.
So I get some sweetness on the nose. It's just, let's try the palate here. Have you already hit it?
I don't know. I'm still going to get ready to go to E.
So I'm running ahead of Devin here. He'll catch up. I'm trying to find an Old Forester single barrel rye. Harlan, not sure where you're from. We got them here in Ohio just past month. I grabbed a couple, and I've been seeing them more and more in Kentucky. I make a trip down there about once a month, and they're becoming more regularly available there.
Yeah. You want to show them what we got today?
Yeah, we can show you guys what we picked up today. We were out bourbon hunting.
Yeah.
So that's really one note. F is really one note on the palate. It's a little bit of sweetness, like sugary sweetness, but it just kind of dies. There's really not much of a finish there at all. So I'm going to take out my top 3 and go back through them. So A, D, and E are my top 3 at this point.
These are my top.
Paul says JD really shines once the proof goes above 100. I'd agree, but I'd say even higher than that. Man, the barrel proofs are fantastic, and once you get some aging proof on there, like the JD 12, yeah, that's really hard to beat. So, all right.
What there's more of this D and E. Oh.
Okay, I got my top 3 here. I'm going to go through them and see where I end up. Cali, so far away. You know, I've never even been out to Cali, honestly. So I've seen the highest proof you've seen is 138 for the JD single barrel rye. I've got a 138.8. That's my highest. Oh, it's fantastic. It's great. It's
I got
great.
a 137.4 or 7.7, something like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's pretty good.
I love the JD single barrel ryes. To me, they were the best rye that came out last year, in my opinion. Mm-hmm.
I'm going like least to best. So I'm trying to like weed out the bottom 3 and then be like, all right, let's go back into these top ones.
A is very nice. A is very nice. You know what? I agree with you, Harlan. And to me, Jack Daniels does it right. When they took their barrel proof stuff and really made it a shelfer on both their whiskey and their rye. They're both available on the shelf. They're not that hard to find. I love the Old Forester barrel proof ryes and barrel proof bourbons, but they can be harder to get. You know, with JD, everywhere I go, I've seen them. So, ooh. T has great nose.
I know what my last 2 are now. I'm like, all right, let's work backwards here.
Oh, that's a very nice sipper there. It's hard to believe that, you know, with the prices of bottles nowadays, that you can find bottles that are $30 or under that are really good enough to just be a sipper. And when you do that, you're really like, you know, you're really in the zone there.
Yeah. Or when you find it like 25 or 20 and under,
Yeah.
you're like, what?
We didn't include the Benchmark Bonded in here. We probably should have.
Yeah.
Benchmark Bonded is a great bottle at a lower price too.
Yeah, there's technically no Buffalo Trace products in here. Technically.
well,
eh,
early times they're still using the Brown-Forman juice.
yeah.
Right. They haven't owned long enough to distill the 4 years to
Yeah.
be bottled in bond. So, yeah, this is all non-Buffalo Trace stuff.
Hmm.
Man, that E's got a great nose too. Mm.
Mm.
Oh, wow. That's good. How many of you have heard of the Kentucky Chew? Right?
I mean, I have.
I know you have. You've been.
Yeah.
We've been down in Kentucky. So if you haven't been to the distilleries down in Kentucky, they'll tell you when you're sipping whiskey, when you're tasting it, when you take it, you should swish it around like mouthwash, kind of before you drink it. Right? That's the Kentucky Chew. They call it chew because it's almost like you're chewing the whiskey, and it's to just spread that whiskey around your palate to get the different flavors.
Hmm.
And it really makes
All
a
right.
difference when you do that between, people just take it and just kind of shoot it back. You're really missing a lot of your taste buds and stuff like that. So, mm. Mm. I'm down to my final two.
Yeah, you have, Juliana. You've been down there many times.
The Texas Chomp, same thing. I have not heard it referred to as a Texas Chomp. That's a new one to me, Paul.
That's if you have like Garrison Brothers or
Yeah,
Still Austin.
I like Still Austin.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge Garrison Brothers fan, so I got to figure out these last two. Hmm. D's got a little bit of tannin on it that might put it behind. You're going to Still Austin, Paul? Are you just going to visit, or are you going down there for like a pick or something?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. I think I've got my order.
I think I have mine as well. I don't want to get too much back and forth on these because there's so many different like.
All right, I'm gonna write these down before we reveal because these were poured blind by my wife, so we don't know what's what yet. But what was your last place?
My last place was B.
B. My last place was C. Okay, what was your next to last?
So B, and then I had F.
F. I had B.
Interesting.
What's your next one?
Next was C.
C. Mine was F. So that means we had A, D, and E as our top three between both of us.
Yep.
So what was your third place?
My third place was A.
That was also my third place.
Interesting.
And what was your second place?
My second place was D.
Same as mine. So that means
By
just a little bit.
like the nose on D was a little bit better than E, but D, the finish wasn't as good as
D had a little bit of tannin on the finish.
Yeah.
So E was my number one as well. So Devin and I do have very, very similar palates.
Yeah.
So a lot of our blinds, we come out liking the same thing.
Yeah.
So it doesn't surprise me we had our top three is the same. It's usually when we start to get some of the further away that our palates may differ a little bit, like on those bottoms. But yeah, so our first place between both of us was A. We both agreed D for second and A for third.
Yep.
So, you ready?
Anyone
For
have
the
any?
reveal? Anybody have
anyone
any guesses?
Guesses of which was
You
the
know what?
best one?
Let's guess. Let's guess. What do you think was, let's just start at the beginning. A. The third place finisher.
Third place.
Jim Beam. You think A was Jim Beam, Harlan?
I want to say it's early times. It has that profile.
You think that's early times?
I kind of want to work backwards. Let me work backwards. Let's
So
work
I'm
our like.
I'm not.
Yeah.
A you think is early times?
Hang on, I'm gonna go with my least favorite, and then I'll be like, it's probably this one or that one.
I think
So it might be.
I don't know. You know, work it through.
Mm.
Which one did I think had a bunch of oak? I thought E was very oaky and very nutty, but it was also my favorite. So yeah, E's the one I thought was oaky. It didn't really have any tannicness to it, like of youth. But I think A is wild turkey. I get a little bit of cinnamon in there. I'm thinking that's the wild turkey. I mean, I could be completely wrong. What the hell do I know? I'm just a guy who drinks a shitload of whiskey. But well, what are you thinking?
I could see that being turkey.
B, I know it was very drying, but it didn't really have much depth to it. I almost think B is Old Tub. I know it won a blind that we did in our group, but I have a feeling that it's not going to do as well against some of these other ones.
I was guessing B was the Beam,
The
Jack
Beam?
7.
The
Yeah,
Beam 7?
the Beam
The
7.
Beam 7?
Yeah, Jim Beam Black 7.
No. Oh, it could be.
90
We'll see.
proof.
Let me go back to that.
Yeah, the Old Tub at 100 proof. I think that was just more tame.
I don't know. I think it's got too much youth to it
Ooh, 100 proof? I didn't. Ooh,
to be the 7.
that was 90 proof.
No, that's the very old Barton 100.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm thinking B's the Old Tub. So
So we got that turkey.
C was my last place. I'm thinking C was the very old Barton. Not that it was too awful, but it was just extremely one note. Very old Barton is what I use for cooking. I like to make my glazes using bourbon, and I use very old Barton because it's just kind of sweet, and that's it. There's not a lot of depth to it.
I don't know. I'm all over the place on my
Yeah.
guesses.
Paul says he thinks A is wild turkey. I agree with you, Paul. Good call. B is early times. I don't know about that one. And C is Old Tub. I don't know. I think B is the Old Tub. We'll see. D. So D came in second for both of us. I'm thinking D is the Jim 7.
D.
It's a little bit darker.
I put Old Tub. See, I'm all over the place now. I'm like,
You know
going
what?
so
But
back and forth on these.
They're both Beam products, but I thought D to me seemed a little bit like richer, like something I would expect from age. The Old Tub's not going to have the age in it.
So you thought B was Old Tub?
I think B was the Old Tub. I think. Who knows? Like I said, what the hell do we know? We just drink a lot of whiskey. We don't really know shit.
Well,
You get chocolate on
We
very,
don't.
very old Barton, Paul? I get a sweetness. I wouldn't say chocolate, but I always get like very old Barton is just kind of sweet, and that's it. RJ the Fed says Old Forester 100 and early times are some hitters for budget pours. I agree 100%. Honestly, I don't think there's a pour up here that I would turn away. I mean, I think they're all good. I mean, for price points. So I mean,
if
we
you
said
went to a bar and you were like, "These are $5. These are our $5 pours." You're like, okay.
I mean, we said under 30, but realistically, the most expensive bottle up here is 101 at like $25.99 here in Ohio.
Yeah. What's Old Tub? Is it 20?
I think it's 23 something.
But
So I mean,
like,
these
I've gotten this for $18.99.
Yeah, that was $18.99.
That's like sub 30. That's 25, 26.
That's like 21,
Something.
22, something like that. That I got
Yeah.
for like $13.99 in
and-
Kentucky
Like 26 for a liter.
for a full liter,
Yeah.
right? So,
All right, I think I dialed in what I have here.
yeah. RJ says he turned Tub and Very Old Barton away. I like the Very Old Barton. Like I said, I use that as my cooking. That's my cooking whiskey.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so here's my guesses. Let me know if I was wrong or right. We'll do it later, but
All
I
right.
think A is Early Times Bottle and Bond,
Mm.
which I put as third. I think B is Old Tub, which was sixth place. C, I think, is Wild Turkey 101, which is fourth place for me.
mm-mm.
D, I put as number 2 for me, and I think it's the Beam 7 or the Black 7. E is, I want to say, Old Forester 100.
I
and
actually
that
agree
was
with that
number
one. That's
one.
what I think it
that
is.
was like,
yeah.
and then F, I had as fifth place. I think is Old Barton.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah, let's flip it over and see what we got. I'll let you read it out and reveal.
Woo. All right.
What is A?
Ho?
What is A?
A? Well, we'll do okay. We'll do
Just
it.
do it in order.
We'll do it in
A.
order. A was Very Old Barton,
Wow. Okay.
which
So
was my third.
that was my third. So Very Old Barton came in third.
Yeah.
I'll put these aside. I'll put them out in front of
Yeah.
my glasses here.
This was-
Just put them
Third-ish.
A. What's B?
B was Old Tub,
B was Old Tub.
which was my sixth place.
And B came in. How many did we have? 3, 4, 5,
6.
6. So fifth for me.
Okay. C, which was my fourth place, was Wild Turkey, which is what I thought it was. Okay.
That
okay.
was
so. So far,
my-
I'm one
that
for
was-
three.
came in last for me. That was awful.
Interesting. D, whew, took second for me, was Old Forester 100.
That was my second place. Old Forester 100. I thought that would win, but that came in second for me as well. So what's E?
E, well, that was our first place. That right?
E was our first place.
Interesting. E was our first place, and it was, as Juliana said, Early Times Bottle and Bond.
That means Jim
That
Beam was
Jim
F.
Beam 7 year was fifth
F.
place.
Well,
Or F, yes.
Different for us. So our top threes were the same.
Yeah.
Were E, D, and F. Let's just put our
Yeah.
top three up here.
Yeah.
So what were our top three? E, D, and F.
E
E,
was
D,
Early
and A. I'm
Times.
sorry, E, D, and A.
D, Old Forester 100, and A, Very Old Barton. Yeah.
So that was our 1, 2, 3. I mean, we agreed on 1, 2, 3. So Early Times, Old Forester, Very Old Barton 100.
Yeah. Same order, right?
Yeah, we had the same
Wow.
order for the top three.
In case
E,
you
D,
guys
and
want
A.
to see the, I don't know if you can see it from there, but whatever. It's up there. You know.
Look,
Yeah.
when I keep looking to the side, guys, I'm looking at my laptop trying to read the comments.
Yeah.
But so yeah, there we go. First place for both of us was Early Times. Second place for both of us was Old Forester. Third place for both of us was Very Old Barton 100, and then we varied on the other ones.
Yeah.
A little
I know.
surprising for me. I really thought the Jim Beam 7 year would do better. I thought Wild Turkey
Yeah.
101 would do better.
I
That
thought this
surprises
would
me. It really
be up
does.
there, and this is my. You
You
hear
know,
me talk about it a lot. Early Times Bottle and Bond, solid. I thought they switched though. I was like, man,
I didn't think this would be in the top three.
I thought it was gonna be like fifth or fourth.
No,
and
that
it surprised
surprises me.
just because it has
That
a little bit of
surprises
proof.
me.
But
All right.
the results, the
Fantastic.
blinds do not lie.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's why they're blind.
Yes. All right. I'm talking about the giveaway now.
So we're going to go ahead and talk about our giveaway we're going to have. We have 11 people watching. Fantastic. Early Time sub 30 and 1 liter is too damn good to pass up. Hey RJ,
Yeah.
I don't disagree with you. I've got the couple. That was a blue top, right? That's the new one, and I have a couple of those. I do have a black top. I haven't opened. I'm
Yeah.
keeping. Eventually, we need to do a
we'll do a
compare between
review
the
or
two.
compare them.
But yeah, it's hard to argue with Early Times. You know, it's good either way, blue or black top. They're both good. You know, so we're going to talk about our giveaway. We are currently around 360 subs, so we're about 140 away from our 500. Once we hit 500, we plan to do a giveaway.
Yep.
We have each got we're going to have 2 winners, right?
Yep.
One from each of us.
Yep.
And we're going to both give away a nice little package.
Yeah.
So, Devin, if you want to go ahead and show what you're going to give away when we hit 500 subs.
Awesome. So, first thing is we're going to do just a full bottle of Weller Special Reserve. So I've donated this from my collection. So sometimes hard to find in some states, but it's the base offering from the Weller line. Getting into Wellers or wheated bourbon or just that Buffalo Trace that's kind of hard to find. I figured, hey, why not do one of these? And I have a bunch of 2-ounce samples of.
We're gonna do.
Yeah.
We're both doing a 5 2-ounce sample flight.
Yeah.
So he's going to tell you what his samples are going to be.
So I have, and then I have a Michter's flight. So along with that, let me get these out of the way.
Yeah, I'll try to be there, RJ. I plan to try and be there anyway, just to cheer you on.
All right, so I have the Michter's Barrel Proof Rye. This is their limited release, their Barrel Proof Rye at 112.8 proof. That's a 2-ounce sample there. I have the Bomberger's 2023 release, 2-ounce sample there. The Shanks 2023 release there as well. I have a 2-ounce sample of the 2023, one of their offerings, whatnot, of the M10 Rye. So Michter's 10 Rye. And then my bourbon of the year last year, although this is the 2024 release, the new release of the Michter's 10 Bourbon. So those are the 5 samples I was going to do, and along with a Weller Special Reserve. So I figured this would be a nice little taster package with a friend for the Michter's line. I'm a huge Michter's guy, so I figured
There you go.
might as well see if anyone else likes Michter's.
So when we hit 500 subs, one lucky winner will win that.
Yep.
The other one will win. I also have a Weller Special Reserve bottle, along with a flight of 2-ounce samples. The first being the Elijah Craig C923, which was my bourbon of the year last year.
Yep.
The Larceny C923, which was Fred Minnick's number 2 pick, and I thought it'd be great to compare the two.
Yep.
An Old Forester 1924, which I think is a fantastic pour. The Stag 23C. And Jack Daniel's 10-year batch 3. So I tried to spread out the distilleries between my picks and to go along with the Weller Special Reserve. And so we'll have 2 lucky winners, one with Devin's package, one with my package. And what we do is once we hit 500 subscribers, we'll post a video with something really obvious like 500 subscriber giveaway. And we'll have you guys
can't miss it.
Yeah. We'll have you guys, as long as you're subscribed and you like and comment, we'll post a video. We'll tell you what to comment. You put that in the comments below, and we'll do a random.org. We'll assign everybody a number, and we'll decide who wins package 1, who wins package B, and we'll ship those out to you guys. So you're right. Hey, RJ, you're right. JD10 batch 3 is absolutely crushable.
Yeah.
I liked batch 2 was pretty good, but batch 3 is fantastic this year. So, yeah.
Oh.
So those will be the giveaways we do coming up here pretty soon. We're about 360 subscribers, so we're about 140 away.
Yeah.
The way things have been going, I figure a couple of weeks we should hit 500.
Yep.
So tell your friends if they haven't subscribed, come and subscribe. Get us there a little quicker.
Smash the like button, all that stuff. And let us know what you think of the sample pack. I mean, and then eventually when we do like 1,000 or 2,000, whatever giveaway.
Yeah, once we hit 1,000, we'll do a much bigger giveaway, and then we're like 1 to 5, whatever we decide. But and eventually we plan to hit like a Patreon, and we'll be doing monthly Patreon giveaways, things like that.
Yeah.
But right now we're looking at getting to that 500, and we'll have these 2 packages to give out at that point.
Yep.
All right. So also, if you guys comment and let us know like what kind of videos you want to see us do. I mean, we do reviews and blinds, and we do hunts, and we do just all kinds of stuff, and like what we think are the best like in certain situations. But
we've got some ones coming out for like distilleries, not just like rare bottles, but also like what can you do while you're there, like the bar or like other like secret tours you can do, or other places not just on the main distilleries that we're also trying to like see what else is out there in Kentucky, and not only Kentucky. We're doing one soon for some parts of Kentucky, but we'll also do one of like Tennessee and some other spots and whatnot.
Yeah. So later this month, or in September, I guess it's about to be September, I'm actually doing a barrel pick at Old Dominic. And I will be doing a road trip, and I'll be stopping at liquor stores along the way, and I'll be down there towards the end of September. But what I want to say is RJ actually does something that I think is a great idea, and I'm going to steal it from him because I'm like that. If you see me on the road at a liquor store or at a distillery or something, I'm going to take samples with me. And if you see me and come up and say the best bourbon or whiskey, I'll
It's the
give you one.
like the most.
No, just say one
Yeah,
of the
he's
best
gotta
bourbon or
finish it, though.
whiskeys. I'll give you one of the samples I take. So I'll take a group of samples, and if you see me out there and you recognize me and you come up and say something, you'll get a sample, and it'll be a good sample. I mean, I don't know what I'll pour yet, but I've got a ton of bottles that
Yeah.
are hard to get. So.
Something over 30. Over
Yeah.
30. No.
Yeah. So, yeah, be on the lookout. And I'll be road tripping here at the end of September, and then October. We're
Yeah.
both going down to Lynchburg
Yep.
in the middle of October, and then I'll be going back down to Bardstown later in October again. We're doing some different distillery things. So, we're going to be out and about. So
Yeah.
keep an eye for us. RJ, yeah, you endorsed it. Bet you it was a great idea. I had to steal it from you, RJ.
I endorse this message.
So, yeah. So, what do you guys think?
Yeah.
What do you think about those bottles that we tried? I know RJ already called it. He said the early times is going to be up there with the
Yeah.
Old Forester.
Yeah. My wife said that too.
Not
She's like,
surprised
"Oh."
by it. Yeah,
Yeah, early times.
not surprised by it at all.
Yeah,
So-
early times has always been my. If you see the other reviews, I'm always like, "Yep, early times, bottle of bond, solid. Can't kick a wrong for a liter at $25,
Right.
$27."
So on our
Yeah.
way out, let's go ahead and have a good pour, Devin. I'll grab
Awesome.
something over here.
Should I like not look and see what it is?
Yeah, close your eyes.
All right. It's not that Frankenstein, is it?
No. There you go. Don't open your eyes yet.
All right, all right.
All right, go ahead. Oh, that nose.
That's rich.
Juliana wants us to do an over 100 blind. We can. We got the bottles to do it, I guess. Thanks for showing up, RJ.
Yeah.
Harlan says a 50 to 100 blind. We can do that too.
Yeah.
I mean, we can do it pretty much any age.
Jack Daniels. Forster.
Harlan, we have a video that'll be coming out here in the next few weeks where we actually picked our favorite bottles for each price range.
Yeah.
Between like under 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80, and so on.
80 to
So-
100, and then 100.
Then 100
plus.
plus. Yeah.
That's just like open range. So.
So yeah, we actually did a video of that, and that'll be coming out here once I
What
get
in
stuff
the
edited.
world is this?
It's something really good. What do you think? I know so.
See, this sucks. Earlier, I blinded him with one, and he was like, "What the heck is this?" I'm like, I know, but you don't know. Now I'm like,
Hey, thanks for subbing, Harlan. We're like I said, we're getting close to that 50 and
500,
I'm sorry, 500.
or past 50.
Yeah. Once we hit that 500,
I want to
we'll
look
do
at the comments, but I
giveaway.
can't because everyone's gonna be like, "This is what that is."
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really good though.
Once we hit that 500, we'll do that giveaway. We'll post a video, and everybody will be eligible. But we got a lot of stuff coming on. We've been putting out a lot of content. If you're just now looking at us, we post like 3 times a week. We put out shorts, so we're pretty active.
What the heck is this? This is like,
Well, what do you think of it?
it's really good.
Yeah, it's really
like
good.
a little minty and spicy and chocolatey.
Interesting.
Interesting. I want to say it's like a barely legal rye or a high rye bourbon. But... All right, what is it? You tell me. Anyone? No?
Mm.
Okay.
Nobody posted it.
Yeah.
You give up.
Yeah, I give up.
Elijah Craig C923.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, fantastic pour.
Yeah.
Great pour.
What's the laser code? I gotta know.
Well,
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
yeah, that's a good one for sure. That was my whiskey of the year last year.
Yeah.
I loved it. So it's hard to beat. Got several bottles that's back up.
Yeah.
I'll be sad when they're gone.
I got 3 backed up, and that's it. And then I got one with that much left that we're gonna do a video with, and I'll just be like, well, I have it. So.
All right.
Huh?
All right. Well, we're coming up on 6 o'clock. We're done. I need to go watch the Buckeyes game. You know, we've been up since about, well, you got there since 3 o'clock this morning.
I drove down early. Oh yeah, we never showed what we got, but
Oh yeah, we went hunting. We went bourbon hunting this morning here in Ohio.
Yep.
And after that, we came back here and we started recording. So we've been drinking pretty much all day until this live stream. You want to show what you got? You want to do that? You want to go over a little
Sure,
bit and show what you
sure.
got, Devin?
well, mine isn't as cool as yours.
I got to go dig mine out. I don't
Oh,
I don't
jeez,
have
that's
that
not
here.
that one. It's this one.
While you do that, I'm gonna.
Well, it's just a E.H. Taylor single barrel. Went to a store, thought they might have Stag. We weren't sure. It's Stag week in Ohio, so they've been putting out at the C9. Or no, not C9. Yeah, not on this one. The 23C or 23B.
23B.
Ugh. Anyway, 23B, and we went to a spot we thought might have it, and they didn't have it, but they did have E.H. Taylor single barrel, so we got this at MSRP. Well, I did, so that was exciting, and
I agree, RJ. I have that going on too.
yeah, what's that one?
He said you never know what work throws at you. He came back.
Yeah. So yeah, I was excited to get this, and some of the guys there were like, "Oh, I know Stag." I'm like, "Well, you know what? I will gladly take an E.H. Taylor single barrel." It's one of my like I would say top 10 like solid pours. Sometimes you have
It's hard to beat for a 100 proof. It's really
Yeah.
hard to beat
like,
a single barrel.
If you say what's your favorite bottle and bond, this might be it.
That or Old Fitz, be close.
Yeah, Old Fitz, depending on the year.
Yeah.
But I've always had good luck with these, so that's what I got. The Taylor single barrel.
So I was with Devin this morning, and we actually recorded this. We'll have a short video where we kind of just a little discussion of bourbon hunting in Ohio and what it's like to be at like 6 a.m. waiting in line and stuff like that.
But you get the sneak preview now because you're on the live with us.
Right. And I did also get a single barrel,
Yep.
E.H. Taylor, because like Devin said, they did not have the Stag. It is Stag week in Ohio. We picked the wrong location. They didn't have Stag, but they had the E.H. Taylor single barrel. However, my wife likes to bourbon hunt too.
That she does.
And while I was with Devin at a specific Acme, she went out to a different liquor store.
Yeah.
And she was waiting, and she got Stag 24A.
No.
So,
How about that? The new one.
So I was very, very happy. She was very, very happy. Devin was not as happy.
No, I'm
He was happy
I'm
we
fine.
got it.
I have a couple. I have a couple Stags.
Well.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll open it, and we'll have a pour or two
Oh,
of it
absolutely.
eventually. But
Yeah.
I'll take the E.H. Taylor single barrel all day. That's fine.
So the way it is in Ohio is it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. You can, depending where you go, you don't know who's going to have what, unless you got like the people who like do the flipping here, like get the bottles, like their job is to get a bottle and flip it. They always seem to know what store has what. Us who are just like guys who like to hunt it and drink it, it's kind of a crapshoot. You try to just do your educated guess on they've got this before, so they might get this again, type of thing. And you know, we ended up with the single barrel, but my wife did end up with the Stag. The thing about having a wife who's in it with you is, you know, she can go to a different location than you, and and
Or the same one with you. You can,
well, we've been to the same place a lot of times and got double the bottle, but yeah. So this time it worked out. I got the single barrel and the Stag. I'm really happy to get this. This is one of the bottles I was really looking for because I love Stag. I try to get all the releases.
Yeah.
So it was a good day.
Yeah. This is a good consolation prize.
Big Dog says, open it. I'm on my way. You know what? My birthday is in September, and it'll probably be open for that. And I don't know. We might have to set up and record some of that stuff.
Probably.
Because my parties, we do a lot of big fresh cracks. I've got some
Yeah.
really good stuff planned for my birthday.
I've missed a
this
couple
year.
of them for Army training, and I'm like, oh, I'm sleeping on a cot in the middle of nowhere, and you're over here having a nice couple open fresh cracks. I'm like, all right.
Yeah. So there you go. That's what we got today. But yeah, so watch for our bourbon hunting in Ohio video that'll be coming out.
Yeah.
And you know, just follow along. We'll probably try to plan some more live streams. If this goes
Yeah.
well, particularly when we start to get towards that 500 subs and towards my birthday and stuff. So
Yeah.
we'll see what comes up. Till then, guys, really thanks for coming in and watching. We really
Yeah.
appreciate the subs. We appreciate people watching. We appreciate any comments people give.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes they're not positive, but that's okay. They don't have to be.
That's
Right?
And
That's
thanks
what
for
it's
being
all
here
about.
for our first flight blind with the Early Times as the winner.
Absolutely.
And looking forward to shipping out these bottles and samples to
whoever
someone lucky.
wins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
some lucky winners.
So,
All right. So until the next time, watch for our videos or our live streams. And remember, the best bourbon or whiskey.
the one you like the most. And apparently, it's Early Times Bottle of Bond if it's under $30.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Thank you, guys.
Yep. See you guys. Mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Got a new man. What a man.